All right. This was sent in from our Patreon.
Ooh.
Hey, hunks. I called in a while back about my boyfriend's best friend's boyfriend who thought I was fooling around with his girl. Well, guess who is single? Me. I have put 3 years into the relationship, and I've bent over backwards for him. He is a professional drifter, like a NASCAR.
Tokyo or emotional? I'm going to have to go with emotional.
I'm going to go with both.
Okay.
And I've been his number one fan since day one. Honestly, I don't know what to do with myself at this point. I went from spending every single free moment I had with him to just being alone. It was my decision to go on a break, but we all know how those end. They end. I had a nice little mentally ill cry session and called him during the break and ended things. Ever since then, I've been losing my fucking shit. I'm not one to cry at fucking all, but I've been hysterically crying for the past 3 weeks. I called him one night when I was having a mental breakdown and he answers the phone saying, hello? And I said with the most sad and shaky crying voice, can you have a minute to talk? Because honestly, me and him used to talk on the phone every single night and I just needed to speak with him. You know what his response was? Who is this?
Okay.
Okay.
And that's how you end up face down in the fucking LA River. What if you go, who is this?
You know what? And this is when revenge is okay.
And this is where revenge is okay.
Who is this? Oh, shut the fuck up.
Who is this,
Go
bitch?
drift your car into a fucking ditch, bitch.
Yeah,
what are you fucking
cunt.
talking about?
You stupid fucking asshole. Go fuck your mom.
Shut up. Go fuck your mom because I know that you are.
That's literally why he's not showing up for you. He's like, well, my mom folds all my laundry and sucks my dick. Okay.
Yeah. I can't.
Oh, fuck off, limp dick.
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
and I quickly sighed with, and he immediately asked if it was me, knowing he fucked up. What do you mean?
We got a Sherlock Holmes on our hands.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he really cracked the fucking case.
He proceeded to ask me if I was drunk, which fucking hurt, but he knows I never cry. So we talked, and for fuck's sake, I regret ending things with him.
No, you don't, girl. You're literally a 10 out of 10, and he's a -1.
He made plans with me the following weekend to talk about things because he said some of it he couldn't say over the phone. Why? I took a long-ass walk around the block and immediately called him back and said, hey, I'm going to need you to tell me what you can't say over the phone, which is torturous. Like the fact that he would say that.
It's giving drama.
Mainly because if I made the drive to see him and he said some shit that would upset me, you could catch me driving my truck off an overpass. Don't do that.
Honey, please.
Which I followed it up with, I respect that and it's completely valid. There was more said, but if I'm being completely honest, I've dated before and I've dated long term, but I've never loved anyone as much as him. I'm sorry. I'm so lost in my day-to-day life and I don't know what to do with myself. I've started going to the gym and getting fucking ripped and shredded, which is good.
Good.
That's the right decision. Oh, getting ripped and shredded fast and it's scary. Okay, give me the fucking... Nothing gets you more in shape like going through a breakup.
Or propels your fucking career.
Both of them. You get so fucking hot and so successful when you go through a breakup.
Yeah.
Mostly. But I've also just been hiking nonstop on my days off with my dog. I'll include photos of the puppers, but Jesus Christ. Well, where are the photos? You didn't put any. We made plans to talk December 1st because I will literally go to war for this man if it means we can mend what we had.
Honey.
So in the meantime, what the fuck do I do with myself? Why December 1st? Is that the date?
Maybe like waiting a month or something?
Okay.
I don't know.
Since the breakup, I've gone completely sober. Good. Not even because like I'm on some sober girl shit, but because it really helps you when you get out of a relationship. That's what got me sober, was getting out of a relationship with somebody that I was completely fucking obsessed with. And I was like, okay, I'm either gonna eat shit trying to like get over this and get fucked up every night, or I'm gonna get sober and clear my head, and it's the right decision. I quit literally everything from caffeine to nicotine, drinking, THC, everything. I am so lost. Well, you're starting at the right place.
Yeah, you are. I
went to a drift event and he gave me a ride along as he always does, and he wouldn't even fucking look at me.
Honey, why do we want this guy back?
You know how breakups be.
I know.
And the other night, it's so much easier said than done. The other night I had a dream and all of his car friends were there and they were all chatting with me. But even in the dream, he wouldn't look at me or even acknowledge my existence. And I woke up in the biggest panic ever. How the fuck do I get past this? What if come December, he just tells me no and to basically get fucked? Help. I'm so sad. He might.
Yeah, he honestly might. I feel like an issue I'm seeing right here.
It's good.
But yeah, it would be a gift.
You can't see that now, but it's good.
When you're like this with someone, to me, and you and I have both felt like this about people, but like it's not necessary. Yes, there's love there, but it's also like obsession because you made this person your son. You're getting all of your validation and all of your happiness.
Your higher power. This person's your higher power.
Yeah, your higher power. You're making this person your everything, and you have to make yourself everything.
Yeah, and you said like, how do I get through it? Fucking, I hate to say it, but it's time, dude. It took me so long to get over the person that I was like in shambles over. And it's just a process. It's just that fucking horrific process of like one slow, shitty day at a time.
One slow, shitty day. Yeah, it took us fucking years. I didn't get over the person that broke me in half and then some in 2020, beginning of 2020-ish. I didn't get over that person until this year. So it takes a long fucking time.
But it's like the thing that you can remember, which is hard to when you're in your place, is that human beings are fucking resilient.
So resilient.
Like, it's just part of our nature to heal and move on. And you will. It just takes time. You're doing all the right things, staying, like getting sober, working out. Like, those are just the things that you can control that will make you feel better. Your body will feel better. When you get fucked up and you're going through a breakup, you act out more and you get into like self-pity. And that's the worst.
It keeps you in it too. And then also like alcohol is a depressant. So then like not only are you like, you're also prolonging it because like you're numbing yourself for like the hours that you're drinking / asleep.
Yeah.
And then you wake up and then all the feelings are there plus the hangover, which is like adding to the depression, and it just elongates that.
And I know the thing of say December 1st comes and he tells you to fuck off. Like I said, he might. That happened to me too. It was the worst. I was like, I took a break from this guy because it wasn't like, it was so painful, but I needed a break because whatever, long story short, we had like a set date to talk about things. And I was like, okay, we didn't really talk. We had like 3 weeks where we were just like, let's take a break. And, on this date, we can like talk about things. And I was like, for those 3 weeks, I was an anxious fucking mess. I was crying all the time. And we finally met up to like talk. And I was like, okay, like it's going to be resolved. And he was still like, I'm not interested. I don't want to do this. And it was just like, what? It was a fucking earth shattering. It was horrible. And then like, that's what it is. It's fucking horrible. And then you just have to deal with it, and you just fucking move on somehow.
Because it's horrible. Then it stays horrible, and then one day it's just not anymore.
One day it's just not anymore,
and then it's okay.
And like with every day, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, you'll have, 5 minutes of peace, 15 minutes of peace. Maybe you go an hour without thinking about the person. Then it's like you go a couple of hours without thinking about the person, and then it's just like the further away, the more time that you have out of the relationship, the further away the pain gets.
And the more that you can, I was gonna say, like the further away you get from this relationship and this person, and then also like the more in tune you become with yourself, I think you're gonna have so much peace. Because I think like when we put, all of ourselves into someone else, you poured yourself on empty. And so like you're gonna have to like, heal yourself and like kind of get back to center.
And you made this person your everything, and that's why it is so painful. And maybe the next time you get into a relationship, you won't. You'll maybe learn how to have more space for yourself.
I'm someone that really struggles with not like making the person I date like my higher power. As
I think a lot of us do that. Yeah.
So I had to like implement rules for myself. Like I am not going to text someone all day, every single day. I'll text you every day, but I'm not going to text you all throughout the day. I'm not going to do that. And also hanging out every single day, I'm not going to do that either. Even if I really fucking want to, like, no, because if when a breakup comes, if it comes, then all of a sudden you're left like just in shambles because like you said, because you're like, oh my God, like, what do I do with, like, who even am I? What do I do? So you have to keep making sure, it's like, just ground yourself.
Also, hate to say it, you may or may not be, a love addict, but you could always give a fucking you could always give a meeting a try. They really help. Even if you don't end up identifying, it really helps just to go like sit in a room and cry and share for an hour and listen to other people. And then you could maybe in a couple months realize like, this isn't for me, but like, it doesn't matter. If you just go, maybe you'll find some peace in that.
It at least sounds like codependence.
It is, yeah.
Oh, you should get the book Codependent No More. That's a really good book.
And Attached. Those are
those
really
two
good.
books are excellent.
Pop psychology books right now.
Those really helped Honky and I. Now Honk, this next one, I think you're really gonna like this.
Don't.
What? I just said I think you're really gonna like this.
I'm sure I will.
Yeah, I think you will.
Okay.
Okay.